Hey everyone, it's Veil of Huntress and welcome back to my channel. In today's reading, we're going to be doing a candle wax reading, and I'm going to be asking the question, what is the next significant event that you can expect to happen? Going to look at if there are any specific people that come into your reading, anything that I can pick up on about this next significant event that is going to be occurring into your life. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nita and I'm a psychic here on YouTube, and I do pickacard readings and other spiritual based video topics. So welcome if you are new. Please consider subscribing, and if you have subscribed, don't forget to hit that notification bell so every time I upload you do get notified. Thank you for everyone who has been booking in readings with me, donating to my channel, and if you are on my Patreon as well, I do offer exclusive pickacard readings over there and other topics where I go a lot deeper. I cover things like the occult, the witch's circle, dark goddesses, and I do new moon rituals and the full moon ritual readings as well. So if I'm not on YouTube, I'm always over on Patreon. If you would like to join my Patreon, just go down to the description and you can find the links to my Patreon, and also if you'd like to book a personal reading with me as well. On my Patreon tiers, you do also get one question answered by me per month on one of them, and you do get certain discounts on readings as well. So yeah, check that out if you're interested in joining. Great, so I'm going to have two piles here today. And I'm going to have this green candle here. And the picture, the card that goes with this is this picture here. So that is, I kind of went the other way around. That is the first pile. We'll do that one first. And the second reading will be this white candle here. And this is your picture. So all you need to do is pick the pile, the candle that best resonates with your energy. Go down to the description box and you will find a timestamp. Just click on the timestamp and it will take you to your personal reading. So yeah, let's start off with the green candle, pile 1, group 1, and what is the next significant event that will be occurring in your life? Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. So I'm just going to light some incense for us. Hopefully. So we're going to be looking at the next significant event that is going to be occurring in your life. Okay, and you chose this card here. Which says the lightness of being. So I'll just place your card up here. Okay. Okay, no, I'm not sure if you can hear. I live in the middle of the city, so it's quite noisy, but I'm hearing, just before I'm starting this, I'm hearing like a horn, which is they're telling me that there's like travel coming in. So yeah, that happened twice. So I just need to mention that. Like some of you, it's like travel on a boat, or there's news coming from overseas. There's something about overseas here coming through. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate, because I'm reading for lots of different people, okay? There could be something coming through. The next significant event is to do with an overseas, something to do with another country. So for some people, there is news coming. There's like really important news coming from someone overseas, or you are going to visit someone. There's some type of connection with you and someone in a foreign country. Yeah, I always see animals. So I'm seeing an elephant here, which might have some significance to you. But elephant also means that you're overcoming some type of obstacle. So there's been something that has been in your way, and this obstacle is now being removed. Like there's like a big yes coming through. So if there's something that you have been thinking about, or there's some type of opportunity coming and you weren't sure if it was going to work and you didn't know how it was going to work, like spirit is telling me that this is like it's Ganesh. It's saying there's like a big yes, like there's going to be something has been broken, as to it's going to come through for you now. Like there was some type of big obstacle that was in your way. So whether some people were trying to travel, or you were trying, there's something like globally, it's definitely global coming through here. You were trying, or yes, either you were trying to get someone to come overseas, or you were trying to travel overseas, and there was some type of something that was in your way, and now this is going to be, the obstacle is going to be removed, is what I'm being told. I'm definitely seeing countries. So for some people, the countries could be something to do with like your business and connecting with people overseas, or it could be you literally traveling overseas. There's some type of connection here. Definitely getting global connection here. I'm seeing there was something that was moving really slowly, because I'm seeing like a turtle. You had to kind of take a break, and but it's like now this obstacle is going to be, like it's going to be removed. And for some people too, because I'm seeing two people like hugging. So this could again be you reconnecting with someone overseas, like that you haven't seen for a while, and maybe you didn't know how you're going to get over there. Maybe you needed the funds, but it's like, as I said, this is going to happen for you. It's definitely something to do. It's definitely global, because I literally see Earth like this, like it was going like around, is definitely the Earth and you connecting with someone globally. For some people too, you might be traveling with this is just for some people, you might be traveling with your child, is what I'm getting. That's just only for some people. There's a lot of like people here. I feel like this is about the connection. This is to do, if it's not travel, like I said, and it's about your business, this is to do with people that you are connecting with globally in terms of like your business is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like that reminds you of like an anchor. There's something that is anchoring in, or it's literally like you going to another place and anchoring and like landing. So, again, it's going to be different for everyone. This could be you're going on like a cruise, or you're expecting, some of you expecting a parcel from overseas, but it's definitely overseas. And I'm seeing you feel really like when you get like the people that are traveling, and there's like a dragon here too. There's a lot of protection for you, and it's very, I feel like this place that you're visiting to has, there's some real significance in the dragon. So, especially too with this picture here, you could be going to a temple, or this, or if you're not seeing going literally to a temple, there will be a significance about a dragon that's coming through. But again, they're still telling me travel because they're showing me the dragon flying. So it's definitely travel, and however, like it's going to mean different things for different people, right? Because I'm reading for a few of you. Okay. There is, so there could be a temple you go to visit, or this country that you're going to see, or this city, wherever you're going to get a sign of this dragon because it's coming through really strongly. And I kind of like it because the incense that I've lit is the dragon's blood incense. So that's kind of cool because it came through in this other reading I did when I lit that incense. For some of you too, I'm seeing I feel like some of you have been calling on, like even when you travel, or you've been asking for help around money, or this thing that you wanted to accomplish. I think it's in terms of like that business, or the something to do with the globe. Like you wanted to do something and there was that block. So there's kind of this angel that's coming through to say that they've heard you, is what I'm getting. There's some significance about a boat, a canoe, but again, this is just just reconfirming that it's travel. So for some, it's like it's going to be travel. It's in the sense, but again, it could be to another city or to like another country. You also have there's also in the travel that you'll be doing, or this there's a snake coming through here, which is telling me that your healing is nearly over, and this journey that you're about to embark on, whether in the sense of like literally, or whether in the sense of the journey in your life, there is some healing that is in this next significant event. And I definitely feel it's something to do with this travel, or where you go, is like it's going to complete the healing. There's also like your heart chakra coming through. There's some real big significance here, and that like your heart is going to feel regenerated, and like I'm kind of hearing like reborn again. It's kind of like the missing piece. This travel is going to fill in the missing gaps, is what I'm getting. It just seems like a lot of new connections, but there's something in this that your heart is going to be like fully healed. So you could be already working on some type of healing, but I feel like this is just going to like complete it, is what I'm getting. Definitely seeing a plane. It's definitely like the completion of this healing. Like you've really been working on something, and this is going to be the hard work is like finally it's completed, it's done. This is kind of like I was saying them. It's it's the missing piece of the puzzle. Especially with this card too, it feels to me like this is some type of like retreat, or just the way that you're going to feel is going to be rejuvenating for your soul. And it's kind of like it was meant to happen for you to really help you to finish this healing, is what I'm getting. Really feel that there is something quite ancient about your reading and really special, because you have a lot of ancient gods coming through that I can see, like a lot of statues, and a lot of like the dragon, the statues, really old ancient ruins and buildings. You might be interested in this, or when you go away, there's some type of like connection here to do with this really like feeding your soul. It's kind of what you really needed. And you're going to feel really supported after this. Like if you feel like you haven't had much support, but after this event is going to happen, you're going to feel like you're really supported. I can see this. It's either some type of god, or like an, or some type of, it's like, I don't think it's an angel, it's like some type of archetypal god that is coming through and is like holding you up and supporting you. So this is going to mean different things to different people. There could be something with like a past life or something connected to this country. Or you literally could go to this temple or go to this city, and there's going to be something like this. So just like remember, it'll be something like this, and you could be standing up on this, and there could be some type of statue, because I'm seeing, like for some it could be like, like Greece or Rome or something, some type of ancient ruin like buildings, but you might go and walk up kind of these stairs, so it could not be them literally holding you up and supporting you, but it could be like you going to this building. There's definitely lots of like overseas connections here. And I kind of feel too like when this happens, just kind of know that people might be envious of you, is what I'm getting. So just I just can see that. So just be mindful of that. Maybe who you tell or what you post. Something about the crab here. This could be This could be your star sign, or it could just mean like you feeling more protected in yourself after feeling so vulnerable for so long. And also this could be like home life, so this could be going to back to your home country, or going to somewhere through like a past life connection and you feel like it's home. And for some of you, there's something about a mermaid coming through, so that's just for some people. You might have a connection or an affinity to mermaids, and a siren is coming through. Okay, let me have another quick look. So you also might see some other things here in this picture, in your picture. For some of you too, you're very connected to the witch's circle that's coming through. Or you have some type of ancestral line that's just coming through. And when you visit this place, you might visit lots, there might be little islands around wherever you're going, so you might visit these different places. This could be the boat, like you might fly and then you might go on a boat to like this kind of looks like a boat, and then you might visit these other islands, like there might be smaller islands off this place. That's probably why that mermaid was coming through. There could be there's definitely like travel and ocean. That's why it's going to be so healing for you. I also feel like there's a lot of like the spirit world, like past over loved ones, are really looking after you as well. They, like, if you're going to like a home country or something like this, or there might be something where it's quite ancient, so there are a lot of spirits, or there's something where you're going back and there's like deceased past ones that are buried there or something like that, because they're coming through in your reading. Or like I said, this place is quite ancient and has like you might visit somewhere, because I'm definitely getting this real ancient, especially with the witch's circle, all these things coming through and all these different gods and buildings. It's very something quite mysterious and quite ancient about where you're going to be going, or there's some connection with this which is going to be very significant in your next in this next significant event that is happening. Great, and that is what I have for you, group one. Please like, comment if you did enjoy this video. I really appreciate all your comments as well, because I do love reading them. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. See ya. Hi Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this white candle and this card here. So let's see. So we're going to be looking at what is your next significant event. I'm hearing that, because I'm also hearing things too. I'm also hearing spirit, they're telling me stuff too. There's someone that you were unsure about, or something is there's a person in your life and something is going to be illuminated about this person is what I'm getting. And from this picture here, this person, and there's like a candle next to this person, so that was quite significant. It's like maybe this person is quite private or doesn't really like to reveal too much about themselves, but I feel that this is something to do with this next significant event, so let's keep looking further into this. I feel like something about this is going to kind of excite you and kind of give you butterflies is what I'm getting. It kind of feels like quite exciting, especially with your card, this great theater of life. This isn't this is not boring. This is going to be, I'm getting a sense of excitement, wonderment. And I feel like you need some excitement in your life is what I'm getting to. Perhaps things have been a little dull. This is going to be quite interesting. I'm getting that, so this could be to do with anyone, because again, I'm reading for many people, so take it how it resonates with your life and the messages that resonate, and just leave what doesn't. I'm kind of getting like perhaps you and a certain person put on an act when you're together. You're not both being who you truly are. And it's almost like this, that great theater of life, that when you're together, or whoever this person is, because it's going to be different for different people, is you both pretend to be someone, and this is not the true you, but there's going to be some type of illumination that is going to happen, and you're going to find out who this person really is. Okay, this is just a message for some people, but this is just for some people, not everyone. I am seeing like a baby, but it's just for some people. Okay, not for everyone. Well, there's something here where I can see a person with a child. So this could be just someone in your life, or it could be that person I'm talking about. I feel like this person has a child, or someone here has a child, or there's like some type of like baby coming through here. Okay, and I know I always get animals in the reading, so I've just seen the hippopotamus, so I'm not too sure what that meaning of the spirit animal is, but have a look at that message. The next significant event. this person is going to reveal how they truly feel about you. And it's going to be, I'm almost feeling like it's going to take your breath away. You have a lot of angels around. I feel like you talk to angels quite a bit. You've been feeling quite lost. And this is going to give you the clarity. There is going to be a bridge. For some, I'm just getting there's going to be, there could be like a reconnection. Or you two, whoever this person is, just becoming closer, whoever this person is. Like it could be anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic again, like it could be anyone, but yeah, just take it how it resonates. I'm just seeing like a connection being bridged and becoming closer, like not divided. The next significant event. But I am also, again, this is a general reading, but I am very much getting love now. And I feel like some person or some people are not going to be happy about this. Something here about freedom and just wanting to be free and not wanting to play a game, not wanting to be an actor on the stage, wanting to be able to be free, to be yourself, to express yourself. You and whoever this person is. Starting a new life. Starting a new life. I'm just going to take, I'm just hearing down under, but I was trying to work out what that meant, but it's going to mean different things for different people, because like I live in Australia, so down under means Australia, or just it could mean something else, but I just was hearing that over and over in my mind. So well, the down under could be a connection to earth, the underworld, or other realms, you traveling, something like this, an earth connection. So okay, this is just a message for some, and there's these messages that come through are so random. I'm just hearing something about Game of Thrones, so I have no idea why, but I just heard Game of Thrones, so that's just for someone. It could be, it'll mean something to someone. And there's going to be a lot of courage. Someone is getting the courage. Someone is getting the courage to finally be honest and tell you something. There's a lot of confessions here. A lot of, let's not play games now. I just feel like there's so much truth coming through. Someone's going to speak their truth. But it's just like, what? It's kind of been like a long time waiting that this needed to come out. It's about time, I'm hearing. Yeah, it might be like, or someone here is like a mother or like a single mother or something like this, because I just keep seeing like one parent and the child. That is just for some people. Next significant event. I also feel that you've dreamt about this, or you're going to get a significant dream. There's something that's going to happen where you already know this is going to happen for some people, because I can see this person in their bed. So you've already had a significant dream, or you are going to have a dream, and this event is going to happen, and then it's like you're going to get a premonition for some people, or you've already had this premonition, and this is just going to like confirm, and I feel this is going to kind of put you at ease a bit, or you're not going to feel, I feel maybe apprehension, because it's like actually when this happens, because it's like actually happening, and maybe you're like, I don't know what to do with this information, or you might not know how you feel, or you're just maybe stunned and what to say, or you knew it was true, but you kind of don't know, like, you've kind of, like, I feel like you're going to be maybe speechless and you won't know what to say, because you've always dreamt it, or you've kind of knew this was going to happen, and then you're like, oh, and then when it happens, it's almost like a dream, like it's surreal, because you've already like had this knowing, or this premonition that I knew this was going to happen. And then yeah, there's a lot of like intuition, like, you know, this is going to happen is definitely what I see. I see like a cat here, just like intuition. I feel that this group is very, you're very, you have these type of, you've had premonitions before when things are going to happen, and you know, and it's kind of like it's going to be different for everyone. This person's like true feelings, like you already knew how they felt about you, or something like this. It's also like a crystal here, has some significance. You have there's some significance about a crystal that you have, or this connection has, or something like this. But I definitely get love. I don't really get bad. I don't feel like, but again, it's going to be different. Remember, how I feel is more like stunned, shocked, but I get love, but then like I feel, oh, and then you're actually going to be like scared of the love. Like, you see how this woman here, I hope you can see, maybe how this woman here is like, it's kind of like then she finds out, but she's like, oh no, maybe I don't want this. Like, that's kind of how I feel it is. Like, she finds out and then she's kind of like, oh, is this what I really want? Or something like this. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like more you're going to be, yeah. And maybe you didn't mean to act like that. You were just shocked or something. Like, that's kind of, yeah, I kind of feel apprehension. It's kind of apprehension. It's like so many mixed feelings, because you're like, what do I even do with this information? Because I feel it's going to be really significant, and because you've already known it's coming, and then it's like when you've had a premonition, and then when it actually happens in the moment, it's always surreal, because you've already had a vision of this. So when it's happening in real life, it's almost like you can't believe it. Like, if that's ever happened to you before, like, that's how I can describe it. It's like when it happens, you're just like, oh my god, I already like had seen this in my vision, or I'd played this in my mind, and now it's actually happening. And then you're like, kind of like, what the fuck? It's like what I'm getting. And then maybe it's just like really intense, and you're like, I think I need some space. I think you're not going to act the way you thought you would act, is what I'm getting. Or just feels quite intense. No, and I'm like, it's like someone's waiting for you. And then you're just, yeah. I don't know how you're gonna like, but I definitely feel you know this is coming, or you're going to get some type of dream premonition that's going to come through for sure. And then you're just, when it happens, you're just going to be like, oh. Okay, I'll show you the picture and I'll see if there's anything else that you can see or that I'm seeing. I also feel, because this actually feels really heavy, even though it's probably not, but Spirit is just giving me this feeling of someone has been holding on to this for a very long time, and it's about to be unveiled, or this secret is about to be revealed, or this confession. Someone's been holding on to this for a very long time. But I get like nervous butterflies about this. And again, like someone has been masking, and like it's like this card, but see how this person here is being illuminated with this candle. So that's why they're saying something is being revealed. Someone is letting you know something, telling you, giving you a confession, because it's like you've always been playing a role with this person, or you both just didn't really say what, but one person is saying what is on their mind. It's not you. It's whoever this other person is. I'm also like seeing that maybe this person had quite an ego, or they were really showed a self-confidence and they're really self-assured, but something here is totally going to take off this ego type of this attitude of being quite egotistical, or something about this person's mannerisms, how they are, and this is the act they put on, but something is going to take this away from them, and this is kind of what is going to be the opening to what they are going to tell you. Seems really like I'm really intrigued by this reading. So this is definitely the next significant event that is going to be occurring. So I'm like, come back and comment, because it's like I'm so intrigued. It's definitely going to be very, very interesting. I almost feel too with this theatre of life, like it's almost going to be something like you would see in the movies, or something like this is what I'm getting. Like this confession of love, or this some type of how I really am feeling towards you, or something like this. And yeah, that I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, because it does really help my content. And if you'd love to leave a comment, because I always love reading your comments as well, and it does help my videos. Yeah, I'm always like super grateful, and I love reading your comments. Yeah, thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. See ya.